Alright guys, we're back. This is my Vanilla world. And I said I'd do a little base tour to kind of show the size and the scale of what I was doing. Which that led me to try and get my mic to work, which as we all know, got a little bit involved. But I seem to have that down now. So, start off where we're sitting now. This actual underground part sits outside here. Here's my horde base that you've seen before. Here's the farm. The city we've been looking at. Our traders up here. They've done a fair bit of exploring in the world. Anyway, that's not why we're here. We're here to show you the base and what we're doing. And why we're using insane amounts of this type of stuff. Just insane amounts. It's really kind of get a little bit crazy. We're looking at concrete in 6,000 stacks. And stone in 10,000 stacks. Just, you know, a little bit. Oh, steel too. We're using ungodly amounts of steel. And I'm about to use. I conservatively 10,000. Anyway, we come out of there. And this is, as you know, we're in a pit. We're not bedrock. The top up there is like native 4. So we're 53 blocks down. The zombies are going to fall down. And they'll land on these couple spots here. These posts here, go up here, and that's where my electric fence is going to run. These are 9 apart. All the way around this thing. Which you can see how big it is. Okay. Now here, this is on quarter blocks that make me repair through this. This is going to be my spikes, steel, upside down. This, of course, will all be doors. So if they do happen to break through this stuff, this will all be steel. There's steel on top of this, by the way. See that layer there? That's steel. So I didn't steal this one. But they do happen to break through the floor, which is really unlikely. This will be a door here, of course, a vault. And there'll be another vault here. This is the main actual fighting floor. Where, you know, we'll do the standard and fight through the walls here. Now, like I said, they come down, they'll fall down once I take all those frames out there. Guys, Chewy, put the jacket on, shuts up. They'll fall down, they land on these couple. This is my electric fence line. The ramp here brings them up onto the upside down spikes. I'm going to steal this at least to here. This square block. And then, like, see how the doorway is cut into here. Eventually, you know, I probably won't ever do it in this world, but eventually the plan was have hallways back through there. On every level going up. All the way up. You see, I've got 2 sides like that. All the way up. I've got 2 sides and I don't have that done. So, still a lot of work to be done. And this, of course, is going to go all the way up. So, let's go take a look at what we're doing with that. And this here, these are standard 4, and look at this, so I get the 5th. So I like to build just about everything, so I get the 5th because it's always safe to jump. Up here, if they happen to break into that floor, I can come up here and figure out some way to close this. I really should have backed that off so that I can wall around here and figure out some way to close this. But in case I do have to, I can actually come up here and shoot through. Again, highly unlikely, but after it's there. After that, they start turning into 7 high floors because that's just how the math worked out to make even flights going up to the surface. So this will go up to the surface on all 4 sides with those stairways. All 4 sides, so that I can enter both through the central corridor and through any of these four sides. So let's go look now at the central corridor we were talking about, which is that every floor again here, every level, these will connect to the central core where we're going now. This is the central core. This goes out all four directions. Which, if you look this way, it goes down into a mine, a tunnel. And I actually ran into the surface of the lake. See, I've only gotten about that far. I want to get over here to the desert. It's got a long way to go. But I actually broke through the surface of the lake, so they had to, underwater. Well, I have to go down and take a look. But I had to, while I'm swimming, go down and make sure I'm the right way. Yeah. Go down and make close my tunnel here with rebar frames and upgrade them. And then once it's closed in, fill the corridor with either rebar or wood frames either way, just to squish all the water out of it. Getting rid of water is doable, but it's a lot of work. And I've still got a little bit more I've got to dig through water and expand my cover tunnel. That's why these doors are here. If I hit water again, it's an airlock. So I won't ever have to, empty the whole thing. It's like, this is where I'm actually working. You see the water out there? Right? So I go a ways, with that dirt, and move all that stone and dirt out, replace it with concrete like this. And then remove, I'll move this forward, go up again, get rid of some water, do the same. I think I'm getting past the deep part, but I can't tell. Yeah, it's got one on my hold here. Most of my mining now I do the other directions. And I've got so much right now I don't really need a lot of mining other than oil shale. Which, I like mining in the desert. In the desert, things get oil shale and I like mining there because you can get everything else. But then I ran into that water situation. This wasn't the greatest spot to pick for base. But, I started off up there and then I saw that trader came this way. It was a decent sized city. And this was a nice flat area in forest with water. And so I decided to start here, not realizing that, the only desert I suppose was on the other side of that water. So, anyway, back to the central core. Before we got some rudely distracted. So let's go up. And this just comes up into my temporary entrance, which all it is up here is just, wet. First you're cold, now you're hungry. Quit your whining. Okay. See, this is just these four walls. Red top level scrap iron. That's all it is. I just heard somebody hit something. Is that a zombie out here? See anybody? Nope. But now see, this is the star. See the outline of the star? Now the bottom three levels of that are going to be concrete, so they can't get hit. And then the next, the actual floor, the first living floor, will be bulletproof glass in these same shapes, 4 high, and then there'll be another row of concrete around 2 blocks high. And that is basically just a crawl space for running wires in between the glass, bulletproof glass floors. And I'd like to get this building 3 stories high, maybe 4. How do I see all that? steps there. That was all dug out to get this level. The actual level starts right about, you can see right there. So I started digging in, it kind of sloped up to that. And over here, on this side, I started digging there. Slope it up, like I said, it went a little bigger than I thought. And it wasn't quite as level as I thought. It's pretty level, I mean, it only goes up 1, 2, 3. You know, over an area of, that's close to 100 blocks. And you see these here, these rebars on the ground, and you don't see them. They're at set every 6. And what that is a shaft of concrete all the way down to bedrock. Just for absolute rock solid, no questions asked stability. I can dig anywhere I want. See you out here like you don't see them, but these are already done. Out here you'd be seeing more of those. The ones, you know, these ones here that you see are the ones that are not done. And once they're done, then they just blend in. This is all these L shapes here, the corners, it's all going to be farmland. This will be grass, this will be farmland. Let's see, there'll be a lot of farmland too. And if you come over here and look down, that gives you again a sense of scale. There's one of the walls that's done all the way up. And see this side here, down there, those come all the way up and empty out, and the last ladder will come out, you know, in here somewhere. This area. Which my actual central wall, see the pit will be there over, will be empty. This half of it will be a run on. Just that outer half will be a pit. A lot of frames sitting there. And what I'm going to do eventually is label this, you know, red, green, blue, yellow, so I can tell where I'm at, especially when you get down to the bottom layers. And once you get underground, you don't know where you're at. And see, like the central core, I'm going to make this a 9x9 here, digging straight down, so that with one straight floor piece on each side, it gives me 7 stairways. You see what I'm saying? 7 down, and a straight row, you know, 7 down, 7 down, 7 down. So I match up with the other 7s out there in the pit, and then I'll just start doing 5s to match up the rest of the way down. But again, you know, that 7 out there that ended up, you know, I had 2 5s because that's my standard. And then the math just worked out to where 7 worked. So that 7 made this a 9x9 to have 7 stairs. And then a level corner piece to turn, go 7 up the other way, level corner piece to turn, 7 up the other way, etc. So, hope that puts things a little bit into perspective. Some of the scale. What am I missing here? Oh, stone. What did I use all my stone at? How did I do that? That's weird. I must have some stone just to stay in the spot. Anyway, see the curtain wall errors out there, like surrounding me. See they're out there too. See if I can put this out there. Let's see this way. And let's see that direction. A little hard base my silver up top. Look at my little farm, yeah, and that little farm does just fine. I mean, all these other farms, you know, the L shapes in each corner, you know, it's not really necessary to have those big sections of farm, but, you know, thematically it fits. You have this big little safe world, you know, it's proper scale. So I'll plant them if I ever, you know, finish this world. I'd like to, because for once I want to actually see this done. It's just so much work getting that. Oh god, it's almost Fortnite. Okay, let me end this recording and get myself ready. and talk to you later. Bye.